Right, to do these spirograph designs, I made myself a drawing board so I can come up with the design before I put it on the router. And instead of using the goo, the blue tack, white tack, I made myself a little magnetic drawing board, which is an A5 cutting mat with a piece of iron steel, thin, about 0.5 mm, maybe something like that thick, cut to A5 size, so I can just use magnets. I haven't glued them in, which is a good job because I've got to remake them, like a magnetic push pin, so it just doesn't damage the paper, or you know, you haven't got to worry about using pins and sticking holes in things. You just got a couple of magnets, holds it on nicely. But these are a bit too wide at the top, the first set that I did, so I'm going to make a set that's narrower, that doesn't interfere. It interferes with the pen as you go past it. I mean, it pushes out the way, but there's always the risk of it moving the design, so I'm going to remake them. So what I've done, I've turned down a piece of, I've turned down a whole stick of about 10" long of mahogany, cut it in, well, cut it in half, got it in a collet chuck, and the first step's going to be to drill. I want half of the magnets are 4mm long, so I only want to go down 2mm into this. 10mm. There we go. And now I'm going to drill through as far as I want, really. I'll go about 1 inch with a 7mm bit, and that's because I'm going to finish these on a mandrel. On a pin chuck. So all I'm going to do is drill this, part it off, and just keep going in 2mm through at 7, part it off, 15mm long. There you go. So now I can part that off or saw it off. I'll probably end up just putting a marking with the 15mm. I'd better measure it, hadn't I? Got a pencil? Yeah. Got a ruler? Yeah. 15 there, just after that mark. Bit sloppy because I'd like these to all be the same size. And the other thing I'm going to do is magnet in one end, then I've turned some whitewood at 10mm, so I'm going to put a 10mm 2mm deep hole in the other end. Once it's on, after I've done a batch, I'll put them in the mandrel, drill the other end 2mm deep with the 10mm drill, and I'll put a little insert of whitewood in there just to make it pretty. So that'll be my way. And that'll do me. And get a Japanese saw. Got a line to follow, so you've got to get it right. It's hard to go wrong. That's the first step. One end with the 2mm deep hole at 10mm and a 7mm hole right the way through. Then those can be put in the chuck, drilled through to the other side, and once I've done all them, I'll come back. Right, I've turned all those 6 of those little jobbies. I'll have to clean that little bits of burr out of there, but Most of them are pretty clean. So I'm going to mark 4mm from one end, which will be the magnet end, and about two, I'm only doing it by eye, 2mm from the other end. I'm just going to turn a little waste. Now I can't go down to 7, but spindle gauge. Does help if you tighten your tool rest. It's just so you've got something to grab onto. And that's all there is to them. Little bit of sanding obviously, finish, glue the magnet in one end, glue the bit of white wood in the top to decoration, turn it round on the pin chuck. Oh no, you can't. Ah right, you've got to glue the white wood in, put it back on the pin chuck with the white wood on that end, and flatten it off or curve, whatever you want to do to finish that end. Finish that in and finally pin the magnet in. So that's it. That's just a simple little thing, but useful if you're doing spirograph with a magnetic drawing board. Thanks for watching.